The pre-show stuff. The pre-show stuff was strong today.
Pre-show stuff can
Pre-show
still
stuff
get
is
you pregnant.
pregnant.
And all I got is me. It's me. I got it.
Aaron got it. Gold
Josh,
star.
it says it's live, but then it says setting up your meeting. Oh, good. We got the pre-pregnant thing in there. That made it a.
Phew.
Phew.
I was wondering
If it hadn't, it would have been a mad dash to say it again.
Okay, and this is for the review crew people.
Yes.
It can be published right now, as far as I'm concerned. Let them have it right now.
Let them have it.
We do have to figure out, maybe on air now, we do have to figure out what we're going to review for October.
Ooh, yeah. A little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, we should definitely do it on air. On air.
On air.
There's the YouTube link for you guys, just in case you want to hang out in the chat.
Cool. We can always say, since we're not going to decide the poll because that's for the patrons, the $8 tier patrons, or no, all the $5 and $8 tier. But
wait,
maybe
we let the $5 people vote? Do we?
Do we?
I can't remember. Maybe we do, right? Because
then maybe they want to.
Maybe they want to upgrade if they, right? Is that the?
I try to mind my business.
We might have to change that.
Is this why democracy is broken? Is this why we've had to do everything that we've done so far?
It would be funny if the poll was just being ruined by a bunch of $5 people who had no intention of ever listening to any of those episodes.
Dragging it all down.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look real quick because now I'm very curious about this.
My tea smells weird.
What's that?
Did I put like a spicy pasta in my mug before? My tea
Aaron,
smells really
marinara.
weird.
You're drinking marinara.
Focus us.
Okay, the last poll only got 1,600 votes. So that tells me that it's probably only the review crew people and not the rest of the folks. Right?
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Maybe. I don't remember selecting the poll as only for these.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. There's no way to figure it out.
Oh, only the review crew people voted.
Phew.
Oh. Hey, speaking of the review crew people, what's going on to Perry, Mago, Connor, Benjamin, Rexley, Connor? Oh, I gave Connor 2. Okay,
Oops.
well, next month you don't get one Connor. Mike, Alistair, Honest Chuckle. Maybe that's a name. Maybe Honest. It doesn't matter.
It sounds like a Mormon from like the 1700s. Honest Chuckle. Sounds like someone who was like in the Donner Party.
Silence. Chastity, yeah.
Donner Party.
So
Aaron's episode of Greatest Conversation Ever came out today.
It did?
Ooh.
I didn't know that. Ryan Rosenberg's new pod. Big fan of Ryan Rosenberg. You guys, he's so nice. There's a lot of nice people in comedy, but I would put him maybe in the top 3 ever. And you can quote me on that.
He's so nice. We should, this might be dumb, we should have him on next Wednesday's release episode.
Yeah. Nice. We should put him on an episode next week.
Yeah.
On Wednesday.
I guess we already recorded them in LA, but if time
let's
travel
go back
works,
in time.
Yes.
And record one with Ryan.
Perfect.
Aaron, is the thing that you texted us the thing that you said that you wanted to talk about?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, because don't look at it yet, Al. Hold on. Okay. You guys have probably already seen this.
I'm
but
not.
Every once in a while, like on that Harry Potter episode that we did, or like, the laughs that are just so deep in your soul that they like kind of change who you are as a person. I've had a lot of them with you too. I saw this news story that came out this week. It made me miss world news so much. This would have been an all-timer for us. And now it's just taken over like all of my group chats. My family can't stop talking about it or thinking about it. A lot of my friends from growing up. And I wanted to have a video of your reaction to it. So I don't know how we can watch it, but I want you guys to react to this news story because I just want to talk about it with you because I can't stop thinking about it.
I don't know, since we're on YouTube, I'm not sure if
it's a video news story.
I don't know if I can play it on YouTube because I don't want to get
flagged.
This is an unlisted video, so I'm not really sure what they could do to us. Aaron, is this something that you could drop in the chat so that people in the chat could also watch
no, because one I think I could. There's 2 videos for it,
and we have to watch both.
And you have to watch
TikTok.
One's a TikTok that was saved and sent around. I know
Okay.
this sounds like a logistic nightmare. I'm sorry I'm so old, guys. I wish I knew how to show everybody this. Okay, so how about you two watch it and I explain it to people? So if you guys want to take off your
Okay.
headphones, and I'll explain it to the people at home.
Okay.
Aaron, very quickly. Oh, go
Yes.
ahead, JPC.
No, please, please.
I was just going to say, from my minimized window of the three of us,
Mhm.
it looks like now I can see it, but for a moment it looked like you weren't wearing a shirt.
Oh,
Okay.
I look naked. Okay. Let's change the lighting, shall we? Brighter, better, worse.
Oh, that's
naked?
good. That's good.
Naked?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go off camera and mute myself and watch this video.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll mute myself as well.
And I'll tell everyone about it. Okay. So this is a news story about an 8-year-old girl who took her parents' car, their SUV. It's not just a car, it's an SUV, and she drove 25 minutes to the nearest Target, parked, went in there with $400 she managed to secure, shopped, paid, and then drove herself home. Okay? I can't stop thinking about it. I can't breathe about it. It's the hardest I've ever laughed. It makes me kind of sick of worry, and also I've never been more impressed by anything in my entire life. So her parents reported her missing and their car missing, and then on the ring light of their neighbor's camera, they saw her get in the car and drive away. Now, can you imagine looking over in traffic and seeing an 8-year-old girl minding her business driving to Target? Also, she did a pretty good job, but she did admit that she did hit a mailbox on the way, which is another detail. But I can't stop thinking about this and all the details of it. Like I've like woken up in the middle of the night since seeing this, being like having more questions about it. And so I sent them the news story and I sent them the video that a concerned citizen took of her swerving in the road.
Okay, so
I don't know what she bought. See, that's a question that I have. What did she buy?
Aaron, so I would just like to say that the video that we watched of the person like watching the car swerve in the road, that's from one of those dash cam recording
that you were going to get.
That I have. And I used mine today because I turned down a street where it was a 2-lane street that sometimes people just think is a one-way street, and a lady was just fully driving the wrong way in my lane. And then I laid on the horn and she was like, move. And I was like, she gave me like a move. And I was like, you're literally driving the wrong way down a 2-lane street. I was like, there's cars in the other lane. That's the lane you should be in. And then she was stressful. Like, huh? And then everyone else like around her was like looking at her like, what is she doing? And I captured it on my little dash cam. And so I got to save a little video of this lady like her befuddled look on her face.
I can't wait for you to put a compilation at the end of the year of all the people making insane traffic mistakes.
But it is fun because partially like when you have one of those dash cams, what you want to catch, you don't want to see like dangerous activity, but what you do want to catch is someone making like a very boneheaded move.
Yeah,
sure,
that's a blast. How do we feel? Would this not be like hitting the like lottery in world news if we had gotten this article? This is exactly the kind of news story we loved.
100%. This is incredible. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, this girl filled up. She's driving an SUV, which I can't imagine driving an SUV at like 14, let alone 8. This is incredibly impressive.
I will drive an SUV now. How did she see all
this? I
can't stop thinking about it.
Incredibly impressive. And here's what I'll say. I guarantee you she was like, well, got to gash up the car, and she dumped lemonade in there. I guarantee it.
I think you're completely right.
Mm-hmm.
I was freaking out watching this because, and I'm not going to put their business all over the internet, but I will tell you two offline. There's a person that we know in Chicago who used to do this with his family car when he was like, I believe around this age, maybe like 10 years old. He would tell his parents that I can't, this is the first time he told me this story, my jaw dropped to the floor. He would tell his parents he was sick. His parents would leave like the house to go to work. He would stay home sick from school, but he wasn't sick. He wanted to go to McDonald's. So then he would get in the car at like 10 years old and drive to McDonald's to buy McDonald's and then drive back home and eat the McDonald's. And he was 10 years old and he never got caught. And he told his parents like years later that he used to do this. And in his mind, I was like, what was going through your mind? And he told me, he was like, I wanted to have McDonald's. That was the only thing going through my mind. No thought of like, is this dangerous? Should I do this? Is it wrong? He was like, I just wanted to eat McDonald's.
He only had eyes for McDonald's. No other
Mhm.
thought could fit into his head. That is insane.
And he asked his
When-
parents, like, can I have McDonald's? And they're like, no, you have to go to school. And he goes, well, I don't think so. What I think.
I'm fucking dying. Also, people are being so funny in our chat right now.
Hold
Adam
on,
said, I
I'll
hit a
text you this.
mailbox last month. And then Connor said, I think I'm proud of her. Mitch on our family group chat said, this girl has a good head on her shoulders and also a bad head on her shoulders.
Mhm.
Like, she's got her act together, but she's also super reckless. And I said, I totally agree. I'm worried about her, but I've never believed in anyone more.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She stole the $400, right? Was that just cash that her family had?
I wonder. I'm like, was it a lemonade stand? Did she like go into business? Did she steal it? See, this is what I mean. I have nothing but questions. Someone wants me
Yeah.
to text this to John Mackey right now. Okay, I will.
Japes, I just saw who the story was about that you told, and I am shocked because he seems like such a not Boy Scout, but he seems like such a like low key like
Yeah, I'll tell you.
rule following dude.
He told a group of people. I had like I don't know. I had like a gathering last year at some point, and he told a group of people that none of us had ever heard this story, and some people didn't know him at all, and every jaw was like wide open. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No way. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I just saw the name of the person.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He would wear button-down shirts and shows.
I know. Yeah. I get it. I guess he really got his act together. He really cleaned
Aaron,
up his act.
I do feel like you have to go on John Mackey's podcast and play this little girl
Oh,
and talk about this.
and talk about this.
Oh, maybe should I ask? Maybe they already had someone do it.
I've at no point was my family car in danger of being driven by me because I was terrified of driving. But if I was 8 years old today, oh my God, you better believe my family would have like a $3,600 DoorDash bill. Like I would sneak out every day. I would sneak my dad's credit card and order DoorDash if it was around when I was a kid.
I think about that all the time, but with like internet games. My dad would have like $4,000 of like Sims bucks,
dude,
charged to the account.
I was at swim class the other day, and I'm waiting there while Mariah is in the pool, and there's like probably like an 8 or 10-year-old kid there with his mom, and he's talking to his mom about like some in-game currency he has to buy for his phone game, and his mom's like, oh, like how much does that cost? And he's like, $50. And she goes, well, didn't we just give you $50 for that last month? And he goes, yeah, Mom, you got to keep doing it. He was like, he said, it goes on forever. And I was like, this kid knows enough to say that it goes on forever. And his mom was like, I think she was like playing along with it, but it didn't seem like she was intending to give him $50 every month forever. It was so funny. But I was like, that's what these kids are doing now. It's like they want their in-game currency.
I'm delighted. I'm so glad we started talking about this because now we have that story about the Chicago improviser. I'm feeling good. Do you guys remember? Someone asked, do you remember the first time you drove a car?
I remember my dad let me sit on his lap and like drive his truck. Like he had a stick shift pickup truck. And I remember trying to like drive that like God, I must have been like 10 or something like that, but I could not reach the pedals of that truck at all. But then the next time I drove was when I was 15. Like because I got my license like as soon as I could, like got my learner's permit when I was 15.
Mine was definitely day one of driver's ed. Like I did not drive. Yeah, by the time I was in high school, my parents were long divorced, and I showed no interest in like let me drive. So that was never a thing in my household. So literally, my first time behind the wheel was in driver's ed class.
Oh wow!
You're
Aaron,
a
how
good
about you?
boy.
I'm a good boy.
My aunt and uncle lived on the same street I grew up on. And I remember when we were like young, like elementary school age, maybe probably like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, my mom or dad would let me sit on their lap and not do the pedals, but do the
steering, yeah,
from their house to our house, which was like 5 houses. So, but I'd be like, pull over, I'll take over for a little while. You rest. I'll drive the car. And ooh, I don't know if I want to admit this on the internet because my mom sometimes watches these. And I'm not throwing either sister under the bus. Me and neither sister never did anything.
Okay, good job. Yeah, smart.
We never did anything, Mom.
I'm trying to think if I did steal the car at a young age where I would have driven to. And I think it might have
A
been
great
like,
question.
I feel like I would probably have gone to like putt-putt or mini golf, something like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I never even thought to do something like that with a car, but also when I mean, as soon as basically I was able to go like out and about by myself, so that must have been like 5th grade or 6th grade. I would just leave for the whole day and no one would ever see me, and then I would come back like at nighttime. Like that
Oh yeah,
and that
same.
was what we would do constantly, and we would just ride our bikes around the neighborhood. So it's
Yep.
like I don't think I ever desired to like get in a car and drive somewhere, because everywhere I knew was within bike riding distance and I could just ride my bike there. And I had no money ever. So I was like, it was basically just like, where
You
am I
didn't have a
going to
job?
loiter? Yeah, I guess I was like,
The
I don't know, like 12
tasseling
and I had no
or
job. Yeah,
You
every
were
time
working down at the factory?
we'd go to a store and everyone would be like, leave the store. You kids have no money. You have to leave the store. We were like, yeah, I guess so. We did a lot of like hanging outside of stores.
I feel like I would have the only thing that could have inspired me to feel the fear of driving would have been my rage. And
Mm,
rage could get me to do basically anything when I was a kid. So I feel like I would have, in a rage, taken the car and driven somewhere I was told I could not go.
couldn't go.
Like
Yeah.
if my 2 sisters got to go out to ice cream and I was not invited, if I had known where the keys were, I bet I would have done it. I would have done that several times, being like, and Aaron too,
and
and
T-bone the
Aaron
side
too.
of the ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh man.
definitely in like grade school would ride my bike around, and then you would be able to tell if your friends were home by if their bike was in the front yard.
Oh
And you
yeah.
might see several bikes in the front yard and be like, "Oh, a few people are hanging out." And then you just park it, knock on the screen door, their parent would come to the door and be like, "Do you want to get Kool-Aid or Surge or whatever people were drinking at the time?"
Yeah.
And then you just go inside and hang out.
See, we never could do that because if you left your bike outside just in someone's front yard, it would get stolen. Like your
Mhm.
bike would be
Really?
gone. Oh yeah, it would be absolutely gone. So
Indiana.
yeah, you had to like take your bikes into someone's fence or put them in someone's
Yeah.
garage. Like you truly had to do that. I
I
mean,
grew up in like that era of my life. I was in a town of 450 people. So if anybody stole your bike, you would have 20 nosy eyewitnesses who'd be like, "It was Jake." Like
yeah,
everyone knows everyone's name in business, and so
right.
you can't do anything, or else they would. Yeah.
That's definitely Jake stole your bike. He's
Yeah.
riding around on
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's my bike.
it.
I had a question for you guys, and now it's gone from my head. Oh, our East Coast
Mhm.
tour will happen between now and our next live stream. Are you guys excited?
Oh yeah, God, that's right.
Very excited.
We
We're
might
doing.
we might even do a live stream while we're together on the East Coast.
Oh, that would be fun.
We don't have
We
to.
should
I
we
would
should
do it.
do it while we're in Boston, from Erin's either home or her favorite like diner or something.
I love that. Well, for a couple things. Let's just do some logistics on air. What day are you getting into Boston? Because you've been invited to a dinner at my parents'
Oh
house.
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening! It's
I know.
happening! I get to ask them about the guy that they all fucked.
Yes, exactly.
He had
Adel,
charm.
they're gonna talk. Don't. I'm actually begging you to not open that can of worms. It's gonna be 6 hours.
Mrs. Keefe, please pass the Boston Market takeout. By the way, who's this guy that everyone effed?
Oh no, it's gonna be too much. But Adel, if you want to see my childhood home
Mhm.
and laugh at the weird shit in my bedroom, you're invited.
Who?
JPC can't go.
I could have been the one taking the weird shit in her bedroom.
What
I
posters
know.
am I going to see pinned to your wall?
Well,
Jonathan Lipnicki?
I'm
I was
mad.
going to say Jonathan
Lipnicki.
Brandis, and then I forgot his name.
Lipnicki. I got to a big fight with my mom because I think maybe when I was like 20, she took all the stuff off my walls, and I had a one of the cork board that was like 6 years of stuff I had held on to. So it like the first layer was like my senior year, the second layer was my junior year, and I was like, oh my god! And then eventually in my life, I'll take it and I'll make a big book out of it. I came home one time, my mom just kept her favorite stuff from the cork board, and then they all have these like lines around them. So she just threw out hundreds of things that I was saving. So a lot of the
It's just
personalities
fond memories.
Yeah, just like all the stuff that was precious to me. But I think there's like a couple Sondheim posters. I don't know,
Oh,
cool stuff. Like cool
yeah,
stuff.
that sounds really cool, Aaron.
Yeah, there's like some Sondheim posters and some like collages of Sondheim stuff, probably.
I,
But I'm really excited for you to see where I grew up.
I
I'm
mean, I've
excited.
technically been there already, so I'm not missing out too much
But
because
what did you do? I forget. It was super normal and cool, right? What did you do?
it was a torrential downpour, the likes that area had not seen in decades.
That's
Cars
not
were
true.
washing off the road. Aaron, I couldn't get to Cape Cod.
It looked sunny in the photo you sent me.
That's because my car has great lighting because I'm not a monster when I take photos. I like to do the a modicum of lighting work.
Okay. Like a weirdo, JPC sat outside my house and did not say hi to anybody.
It was the 4th
Um,
of July. People were busy.
no, they weren't. They were begging to see you. Adel,
Yes.
we talked about us all picking out each other's outfits for the live shows. You
Yes.
were put in charge of the Washington, D.C. show.
Mhm.
JPC was put in charge of New York, and I was put in charge of Boston. JPC has lied to us and told us he picked something super mild and normal for the New York live show.
Did I say that? That was a
Yes.
lie. That was a lie. Yes.
Super
So
mild.
he's up to no good. And so I'm
Lie
just
detector
saying,
says that was a lie.
not that I'm trying to get you to dress me in a ridiculous way, Adel, but
Mhm.
JPC is last. So in terms of like revenge, if
Mm.
he does the worst one, there's
Yeah.
no way for us to retaliate.
Mine's not
You
the
need
worst one. Mine's not the worst one. Here's what I'll say about what I've picked for everybody to wear for the New York City live show. Adel, you are not gonna like it. Aaron, you are going to hate it.
Okay.
Yeah. Aaron's
Okay.
is worse than yours, Adel. Yours, you're just not gonna like.
Is it assless chaps?
No,
You would love that.
Chapless apps?
it's something that everyone is going to be putting on over your clothes. So I would say like don't wear like a big flannel or whatever, but
Mm.
if you just wear a t-shirt, you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Don't
So
wear. Hey, Adel, don't wear a big flannel. Adel, don't wear flannal. Hey, it's fall. Adel, hey, real quick, don't wear
It's
flannel.
stage lights. I was
Do
gonna
you
say
hear
stage lights,
yourself?
but this guy wore
Hey,
flannel
hey,
for
Superman.
improv shows for years.
Hey, Superman, save me. No cape, please. Hey, no, can we do no capes?
Can we do
no big
cape?
S.
Get out of here.
Uh,
Um, okay. But JPC, are you also wearing the thing that you're having me and Adel wear?
oh yeah, yeah. I'm in it too. I'm in it too, baby.
Okay,
Is it?
but what I'm having you guys wear is actually pretty mild. Mine is funny and mild. But Adel, I think you, just for whatever
Mhm.
JPC is going to do, you need to be thinking big here. You need to be thinking
Okay.
humiliation.
So like strike early and strike often. So maybe
Yes.
like this might be too naughty, Aaron.
What?
This might be. I don't know
No,
if we can
it's
come
naughty.
back from
I feel
this.
like naughty.
Oh,
I
I don't
don't
know if we can come back from this, Aaron. Maybe like Ted Lasso mustaches. I can't even believe I said that. Can we beep that?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
we
be
can beat
pretty
that.
wacky and pretty on brand for Washington, D.C.
Yeah, nothing says the nation's capital like Ted Lasso.
I know, Adel, you threatened before doing DC
Superheroes.
superhero,
got it.
DC superhero founding
I got
father.
Mm-hmm. It might be
So
presidential. It might be DC Comics related. It might be it might be
Oh,
like washboards. What else? What else? Might be
I
like
was gonna
Skull and
say
Bones,
I
Secret
was gonna say
Society.
DC Qualls, but I remembered that's DJ Qualls. But also, if it could be DJ Qualls
Mhm.
related, that would also be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
DC Qualls.
Aaron, I have to imagine yours is going to be like Dropkick Murphys t-shirts or something.
yes, it is. I will say something similar to that. Not that
Okay.
exactly, but we're in the Boston. We're getting in the spirit of Boston. So I'm decking you out in some things that are in the spirit of Boston.
Okay.
I'm-
JPC. Oh, please.
Yeah. No, please.
I was going to say question for you, and I think this will help me when I finally land on what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Is this something you want us to wear? Are we going to come out in this, or is it going to be something you're going to have us put on halfway through or something?
We're gonna be putting it on. Well, I think it's gonna be a better reveal to make you guys put it on because I want to gauge your reactions as well. So yeah, we're gonna be
Okay.
putting it on stage, and it just goes over your clothes. And I will also say it is also very New York City specific. So it's like it's something that really wouldn't make sense in the context of not New York City.
Same
Mhm.
with mine. And for mine, I'm not going to spoil who, but there's going to be someone at our show who's going to introduce you guys to come out on stage, and they will say that I have picked your costumes.
Mhm.
So you guys will come out on stage in the costumes.
In the
So Adel,
costumes.
that's also an option for you.
Well, so really the world is your oyster, Adel. But
Wow.
we're like a couple weeks away, so you gotta. I mean, you're
I
running out
gotta
of
get
time.
on it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta get on it.
I think if you want to order like a special order assless Spider-Man costume, it's gonna, you only got a couple weeks before that thing has to be in your possession.
yeah. Spider-Man, of course, the most famous DC character.
I think so. Yeah.
Did you
Except
say
DC Quarles.
assless Spider-Man costume?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Aaron,
That costume doesn't have an ass.
what are you hearing?
Mm.
JPC, can we do? I have one guess, and Aaron gets a guess too, and you have to tell us hot or cold, or like
Oh, okay.
warmer breeze or whatever.
I'm happy to do this.
Alicia Keys.
You're cold. That's cold. Yeah.
Cold.
Alicia
Okay.
Keys is cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Peebo said Pizza Rats. Is it 3 Pizza Rats?
Ooh, Pizza Rat's a great one.
Who said Pizza Rat?
Peebo.
Pizza Rat. Cold. Yeah. Cold. I guess Alicia. I actually don't know who's warmer, Alicia Keys or Pizza Rat.
Wow.
That's troubling to me that you said that. That
People
I actually don't like.
People also said Adel start sewing that Shrek costume. And I would, if Adel crocheted us Shrek costumes, I would treasure that.
Crochet?
I mean,
no, please.
Yeah.
That's too hot.
Okay.
I'd
So
wear
what
it.
if it's a bit of a mashup? Here's my idea, and I don't right now. I like this so much I don't care that I'm spoiling it. What if it's like JPC is FDR and the D stands for donkey, so he's Franklin Donkey Roosevelt.
Yeah.
So it's like he's in a donkey costume, but he also is like seated with a blanket on his lap.
I love
right?
it.
Maybe Aaron is Eleanor Rosa Shrek. And we like that.
Yeah, Eleanor Rosa Shrek.
Yes.
What?
Who else?
JPC, what if for the New York show we're all of those off-brand Elmos?
What are the off-brand Elmos?
Times Square?
With this.
Like Times Square Elmos.
Wait, are they? They're not. Well, I know they're not officially Elmos, but like, what? When you say off-brand, like, what?
They have to look a little bit off in order for them to.
A lot of them are like homespun.
Really?
So it'll be like Megatron, but it's like a homemade version where you're like, that's not really Megatron.
I could go full Chapel Roan and do a Statue of Liberty where you paint me.
What are they going to do? They're going to sue the people who are just like people in Times Square for. Is that right?
Yeah, that's why they all look a little spooky.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at Times Square Elmos. Is Elmo red or is Elmo's red? Right?
Cookie Monster's
Elmo
blue.
Elmo red?
But don't these all look like Elmos? I realize that I'm looking at pictures of Times Square Elmos and I don't know what Elmo looks like.
Sesame Street characters look like Elmo to you?
I don't know what Elmo looks like. I assume he looks like the things in
You don't know what Elmo looks like?
Is he just
That's like one of the most iconic characters of all time. Elmo
Tickle
from
me,
Sesame
Elmo.
Street.
Yeah, does he have an orange nose and googly eyes? These all look like Elmos.
Forget it. I can't help him if he doesn't want to be helped out.
If I saw an off-brand Elmo, I'd say, looks like Elmo to me.
Can you imagine, Aaron, if you and I were on Sesame Street and we got like mugged and then JPC was the only eyewitness and he sees a lineup and he goes, "Ugh, I know the guy had like fur and googly eyes," and they're like, "That's everyone in the lineup."
And they're like, "We don't know how to help you, man."
Eyewitness identification is like wrong more often than it's right anyway. So it's like, yeah, it's. I honestly, if Elmo mugged you and I saw Cookie Monster in that interrogation, I'd be like, "That's the motherfucker right there. That mean-looking motherfucker devouring cookies."
Oh.
What else is DC's known for?
Darkwing Duck, baby.
Dave
Monuments.
Chappelle, Darkwing Duck, Monuments.
Dave Chappelle.
Mostly Dave. What if I made you each do? What if for the first hour of our show, I made you each do half an hour of Dave Chappelle's stand-up?
From when?
There's probably there's a certain year of Dave Chappelle stand-up that I wouldn't really even need to spend too much time memorizing. I think it would come back to me pretty quickly.
All right,
I don't think I should do it, but I think I could get through it.
Okay. Well, what is DC? We could wear our favorite costumes from the January 6th insurrection. They wore so many fun costumes. Remember that, guys?
It's got JVC. It's got to be Viking helmet with the fur, the horns with the fur. She
Yeah.
hit the floor.
Yeah. Oh, I could be Ashley Babbitt. That probably is in poor taste because she's like one of the ones who died.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What else is DC known for? The Washington Nationals, the
Or
Washington Wizards,
Cherry blossoms?
are the
Cherry
Nationals the ones
Blossoms.
that go up against the Harlem Globetrotters? No.
No, the
Who's that?
Nationals is the baseball team. What's the team? Oh my God, the
Is that team from DC the one that
blanking.
goes up against the Harlem Globetrotters? Why do I think that's from DC?
Museums and galleries, the
Someone will
National
tell
The
us.
Generals, the Washington
Mall,
The
Generals.
Washington Generals.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Ben's Chili Bowl. That's a place. Kennedy
been there.
Center,
You're both going to be museums.
Lincoln Memorial. I want to be the
Okay.
Lincoln Memorial.
You could finally do the LinkedIn Memorial.
Abraham
LinkedIn
Lincoln.
Memorial.
I went as
LinkedIn.
Abraham Lincoln in 2015 for Halloween. It was
Yeah,
mostly me as Lincoln handing out cards that said Abraham Lincoln because you can't really convey
it's a
that
hard
with
costume.
makeup alone. Yeah.
We understand it's a hard costume. With
Hard
makeup.
costume.
Just makeup and you're doing Abraham Lincoln. Let's see.
Oh, JPC, do we have any mail?
We have mail. Of course we have some mail, and I will be sharing it as you guys I never whenever we get mail, I'll just leave it in a stack until we do one of these live streams. Because it's always fun it's always fun to read it live, but it also means I have to like scan it just to make sure it's not like like a psycho saying they're gonna kill us or something. This is a person who is from Germany. It's a postcard, and this is the postcard that they chose.
Love it.
That's incredible.
And it's got a German riddle on it, so I'll save that German riddle for the show.
Fun.
The riddle's in German too, so good luck to me. Good luck to future me when I read that.
I just had an idea for DC, and if I can pull this off, I think I win. I think I'll win.
I scared.
I gotta get to work.
We got another save the date. For
we miss
tomorrow.
it?
No, I thought it was tomorrow, and literally it is tomorrow, but it's tomorrow of 2025. So it's in a year. It's a wedding, and it looks like Paula and Richard, and it's a wedding in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Paula Dean and Richard Gere are finally getting hitched.
They're finally tying the knot.
I think Paula Dean lives in Atlanta.
And Adam, we went to a wedding in Atlanta.
We did. It was a beautiful wedding.
So no one can ever get married there again? What are you saying?
JPC was raving about I want to say biscuits with crackers with
crackers. The
biscuit
buttered
crackers or something. Yeah.
There's buttered crackers.
Yeah.
Found the recipe online. Oh, and their wedding little save the date, which is fun, has like a little like crossword on the back. So that's pretty cool.
Aaron, before the show,
They're
you
like
literally
crossword
said,
people.
"Let's solve a crossword."
I know, that's crazy.
I bet it's going to be like
nuts.
two down. It's going to be like the month we met. We're gonna.
Oh yeah, we don't know any of
get our
their
butts
inside
kicked, yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't know any of their inside stuff. Let's see, is there anything that's King's Drool, Queen's
Rule?
I would think rule, right? And rule fits, yeah. So maybe this isn't
Maybe this
5
isn't as
down, but
tough
how a
as we.
pirate would say it. First thing the Karate Kid learns before he gets the W.
Crane kick?
Let's see, that would be 5 across.
I don't know if that's the first thing the first thing he learned was probably wax on.
Yeah, but it's 5 letters ends with N. Hey man, who knows? Who knows? But fun idea, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mariah once did a crossword that she made for me for like an anniversary present, and it had like things I don't know, things about our relationship, whatever, in a crossword format, and she gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I mean, thanks. This is like it's nice." And she was like, "Well, do it." And I was like, kind of feels a little like you gave me like homework as an anniversary, like a quiz. You gave me like an anniversary.
She's
class
saying,
quiz.
if you remember stuff, where was our third date?
She's like, "Where's our third date?" And I was like, well, was it this, or was it like what are we counting as the first date? And then it was she never did that again. I was like,
You guys Good news. John Mackey texted me back. Looks like I'm going to be playing an 8-year-old girl with the car keys this
Hell yeah.
upcoming week. Thank you so much, guys. You made that happen. Was it Ellen? Take credit. Let me know and I'll give you all the credit.
We have another wedding, November 2nd, in Vinemont, Alabama. Ooh, Alabama.
I don't know if I've ever been to Alabama. I would go.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Roll
Wait,
Tide.
have I been to Alabama? I've not been to Alabama. I've been to Arkansas. Okay, so maybe I'll be going to Alabama on November 2nd.
Arkansas.
I'll go.
Alabama, Arkansas.
And it is, whose wedding is this? Shawnee and Jeremiah? Shawnee and Jeremiah. But they didn't send like... Well, yeah. Okay. So it looks like we're going to Alabama for a nice little wedding. That should be fun.
I'll go. Birmingham. Now someone else go. Not Little Rock. Big Rock.
Alabama City. No.
Alabama City.
No.
Oh, all the gambling. Yes, of course.
Yeah, Bama City. They call it Bama City.
They probably have a Springfield. Most states do. They probably have a Portland. Most states do.
Ooh, I got to save the date magnet for Tori and Ian. In Rochester, New York. Wow. It's almost on 4/20 of next year. It's 4/19 of next year.
Whoa. Let's go and let's stay past midnight.
Spring in Rochester. Now that's a time. I like doing a save the date as the magnet. That way you can slap it on your refrigerator and save that date.
That's just courtesy.
That's just nice courtesy.
Slap it on my Roomba.
Slap it on my Roomba.
When is that wedding? I don't know. It's cleaning. I'll have to look later.
I've never turned it off.
Okay, so this one is a wedding in Fairfax, Virginia, and it looks like the wedding has already happened. So I'm not sure if I got this very late or if they sent it after their wedding, which I think would be very funny. But it looks like we're not going to be making it to Fairfax, Virginia, because that wedding is already... but congratulations to Sam and Olivia. Congratulations to
Congratulations, Sam and Olivia.
We have a lot of listeners who like to get married. Crazy.
Ew.
It's so weird.
Blech.
Marriage is weird.
Blech. Ooh.
Yeah, marriage is actually super weird. It low-key is funky.
The only way a marriage is good is if the first dance song is... Aaron, ready?
Yeah.
Sounds
like drunk cats when you sing it.
Oh, yeah. Days of a boat owner's life, the day they get married and the day they die.
You guys, guess what concert I'm going to next month?
Next month?
Mm-hmm.
Stevie Wonder?
No. I'm going to Imagine Dragons.
Ooh, Aaron, I would be careful. Wear a lead vest, Aaron, because I've heard that their concerts are
radioactive. I'm waking up on It's about a guy getting an X-ray.
Yeah,
it is.
He wakes up after being
harrowing.
sedated. He feels it in his bones.
The guy from Imagine Dragons was a Mormon, but has since left the church over their views on homosexuality.
Oh,
isn't Brandon
thinks they
Flowers?
should be way worse on it. Is it Brandon Flowers?
More like Less Men. Isn't Brandon Flowers a Mormon as well?
He's from the Killers.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know if he was ever Mormon, but they're both from they're both like Las Vegas bands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Aaron, the Las Vegas music scene.
Are you a big Imagine Dragons fan, or is this more like a
no.
like a novelty thing? Okay.
No, this happened really fast.
Own it. Aaron,
I bet I can guarantee you I'm leaving that concert as the biggest Imagine Dragon fans there's ever been. I'm buying merch. I'm probably gonna have a religious experience. I bet I love it. But
Aaron, I bet if you wait 6 months, you could see them at a state fair for free.
No. Okay. No, because they're like the most popular band in the world right now.
Are you serious?
They are.
Yes.
Imagine Dragons are incredibly popular. They are.
But currently
wild.
They are?
Currently.
Yes.
They are
I thought they were. Wasn't their last song? No. Radioactive's the only song I know, I think. And wasn't that like 8 years ago?
No. Unfortunately, if you go to Spotify and you just look at the most streamed songs on Spotify, Imagine Dragons has like 10 songs in the top 100.
Imagine Dragons is considered one of the most successful bands of all time and one of the
Yeah.
biggest rock bands in America.
It can't be right.
I'm not kidding.
It's true. It's true. We listened to one of their
This
albums
can't
on
be
Bill
right.
Bud's, their first album, and
No.
Johnny and I couldn't figure out what the appeal was.
Well, you know
Don't
who
listen
loves
to it.
Imagine Dragons, and this is not a bit, is children.
Children do. Yeah. It's like
That
Imagine
can't be
Dragons
right.
is
There's no way.
my buddy Alex has 3 kids and they all love Imagine Dragons and they're all under 10.
Yeah.
How do
Yeah.
I find like
My
the
sister's an
top-
elementary school teacher, and that's like their favorite band.
Okay.
Imagine
Something's wrong.
Dragons is your sister's favorite band?
No, she's an no, she would kill me. No, she's an elementary school teacher, and that's the kids' favorite band is
the
Imagine
collective.
Dragons.
Okay.
Aaron, while Adel looks up Imagine Dragons songs on Spotify and sees
I'm in the wrong
how
timeline.
many fucking crazy plays they have,
Like a billion.
you have a present from Anne.
I have a present.
Yeah, it's a present, and Anne says, "These earrings are for Aaron."
Oh my god,
Um,
that's so nice.
They're based on a Japanese art of fixing broken pottery with gold, because the breaks themselves makes the piece more beautiful. Yeah.
Kitsugi?
That's so nice.
Okay, Adel went to Japan once, and he knows all about kitsugi now.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
Well, I'll save this. I'll save this for you, Aaron. Maybe
Will you bring it to Boston?
I don't know. These look pretty sharp. I'm not sure if I can get them on the plane.
Okay, so it
We'll
looks
give it our
like
best shot.
it looks like Imagine Dragons is the number 18 most played band on Spotify with 32 billion
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
And they're right ahead of Juice World. Who the fuck is Juice World?
I don't know.
Hey
Frankly,
man,
Is that a smoothie stand?
If it's too loud, you're too old, my man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel a million years old. I
Yeah.
feel like I just drank from the wrong cup in Indiana Jones, and I'm
Yes.
like rapidly turning to dust.
The good news, Adel, is that's the correct feeling. That
Juice
is
World.
everything is all right.
look
if
up their
that's the way you
hits for
feel.
me, please. But I am going to see Imagine Dragons, and I'll report back if I have the time of my life. My friend Riley and I were watching Pride and Prejudice, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm going to the Hollywood Bowl to this thing." And then he was like, "I can't go. I'll be out of town." And I was like, "Okay, let me look up another show. Maybe we can go see." And then I said, "What about Imagine Dragons?" And then we sort of dared each other until it happened.
Okay.
So?
Aaron, here are
Mhm.
Juice World's top songs.
Okay.
Number 1, Mango A Go-Go. Number 2, Orange Dream Machine. Number 3, Peanut Butter Chocolate Love. Number 4, Razzmatazz. Number 5, Strawberries Wild. Bananas, strawberry.
Is this
You can do a
Is this
I
like a
feel like
Jamba Juice?
I was gonna say,
No.
I feel like I know the Jamba Juice menu when I hear it. You think I haven't had a razzmatazz in my time? And then passed out from like a sugar crash?
What the fuck?
Felt sick the rest of the day. My whole thing is having a razzmatazz and then feeling sick the rest of the day at all. Thank you very much.
Okay, top songs are Lucid Dreams, All Girls Are the Same. Okay, I'm enjoying this band already. Robbery, Lean With Me, and Let Me Know.
No. None
Looks
of
like
them. None of them.
Some homework tonight.
None of them
I'm
sound familiar
waking
to me at all. This is another one. This is a package that we got from Rue. Rue said that they found these books at a antique store, and these are all new joke and riddle books. It's the biggest book value ever. That's the size of the book. Can you? I don't know if it's going to be the glare.
It's the
on
smallest
this.
book I've ever seen.
It's a tiny little book in a little. I don't know how we're ever going to read these, but there's 2 of them.
Did that listener think we were very, very small?
They're
thought
Do they
we were
think that we
shipping a
were this
bottle?
like we actually live in their phone when they listen to us?
I'll try to rip one open. It says it's a 1970s mini joke book. Now I'm intrigued because they're
Yeah,
in the same
I'm
thing.
excited.
They're in that same little plastic little thing that you would find like I don't know what you would like put a quarter in a machine and like a
Oh,
little piece of like
captcha?
bubble gum would come out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in one of those little like tiny little plastic like
Captcha.
thimbles.
I think we should put a disclaimer before every episode of our podcast now that says like we are not borrowers or whatever those
Yeah.
little things are.
We
Those little
are
creatures
not
are.
we're not denizens of Redwall.
Yeah. We're not from the land of Lilliput.
Did we lose Erin or is she just? Oh no, she's still here.
I think she's finally watching the video she sent us.
Yeah, she's watching the video she sent us.
I'm surprised a lot of people, I don't know if this is true, but the chat the live stream chat is saying, one, that Juice World is from Chicago, and two, that he has passed away.
Oh, well, that's sad. Hope we weren't making fun of him.
Maybe that's why he's so popular now.
Fair enough.
What can you find behind a star?
Another star, the moon.
A good woman.
Yeah, but behind
Ain't
every
that the truth?
star is a woman doing all. Okay, so it's impossible. It's impossible to turn this page. They shouldn't have made the book so small. A policeman.
Oh,
What?
okay. And what's the joke?
I guess because they wear a star as a badge, but it's not always a star.
Wait,
like
I'm
a
sorry.
sheriff.
Is this not going to be jokes about being very small? What are we talking about? These are just regular jokes inside of a
These are
tiny
just
book?
regular jokes. They have nothing to do with it. It's just a good value because the book is so small.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Aaron, they're not all going to be winners.
All
What
right,
can you
that's
expect
fine.
from a book that's literally for ants?
I really want that book though. Can you bring that as well?
It might be
To
too
Boston.
small to take on a plane. We'll have
Bring
to
it to
see.
Rats.
Bring it to Boston, and one of us will eat it on stage. Aaron, it'll be Aaron.
I'll eat
Aaron,
it.
will you swallow a book? Will you swallow a book so small on stage?
I will. Will you take me to the tiny hospital after?
Excuse me, is there a tiny doctor who could she swallowed a tiny book?
Oh, brother.
And that thus concludes Uncle Sloppy JPC's package time.
That was amazing. That was
Yeah.
actually, I feel like, a pretty good haul. We got a lot of save the dates. We got a lot of presents for Aaron.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of one present for Aaron, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. We got a little bit of time left. Should we do a crossword?
I think so.
Yeah, Aaron, let's do a crossword.
Do you
Now,
want
JPC,
to share the screen and pull up the New York Times mini crossword?
Now we're talking.
Aaron.
JPC, a lot of people are saying in the chat that five letters, first thing Karate Kid does would be wax on.
What is the best part of
There's
y'all's week?
In wax on?
Well,
wait, John Mackey was here? John Mackey signed on and was on our chat for a minute, you guys, and we totally missed him.
Oh, that's very funny.
Okay, perfect.
What did John Mackey say? Just I'll do it. You could do the show.
Yeah, he just came on and said hi. We missed it.
Well, life proves mini fast. If you want to take a look at it, you might as well. Adam, why does your name say "This is wild"?
Oh, because when I was on video off while I was watching the video, I just kept typing different things.
Oh, okay.
So first I put "oh my god," and then I changed it to "this is wild."
Because it does say "this is wild" is talking, and I think that's very funny. This is wild is talking.
Are we gonna do a crossword?
Oh, he did text me that. Yeah, I would love to do a crossword.
Okay, so can I just do the mini on my computer? Oh, it's telling me I have to create an account. Oh no, I can do it without an account. Because I will not be creating an account for the New York Times. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. We're really just gonna do the mini, huh?
Yeah. You think we could do the full one in 13 minutes?
Let's do the Saturday. Let's do the Friday.
Because I did it at 6 a.m. this morning, so I probably could already knock that one out.
But how long do you think the three of us could do a full crossword in the time we have left?
A Thursday crossword? No.
What about a Monday? What if we go back into the archive and do a Monday?
We could, but I already did the Monday this week.
But go back into the archive.
Well, that JPC, you can help us, you fool.
Well, okay, yeah.
That'll ensure we get it done.
Where the fuck is? Oh, I have to. Oh, here's my share screen. Okay, hold on. I'm sharing the mini. We have the mini.
Okay. Okay. So
I hate you.
Any guesses?
Stop!
Okay.
And I knew you were gonna do it, and I didn't call you out on it.
So three down. Three down. Abbreviation
1, 2,
for
3, 4.
abysmal. ABS. I think it's ABS. And then 2 down, abbreviation for abysmal. I think it's going to be ABS.
The funniest part about it is these like cargo pants. It's just.
I'm happy to never see that photo again.
I'd go 14. I'd go 14 down on that guy.
Aaron, but you're gonna see the photo again. I'm not deleting it from my computer. Of course.
I'd rather leave the show. I'd rather leave the show than see that photo again. That's not true. That's not true. I'm joking, guys. I would never.
Okay.
Please don't leave me.
Okay, hold on. It's not gonna be the photo. It'd be ridiculous if I did it twice. We only have 10 minutes. I want Aaron to see the mini. Okay.
Okay. Is
Here
this
we go.
today's mini? Yes.
Thursday, September 19th.
Oh, I
This is the
fucking
one
hate when
by
it does these.
Sam Ezersky.
Okay,
Opposite
and
of Fantasyland.
no, don't put the answer in the chat, please.
Yeah, I can't see the chat anymore.
Nobody
so.
put the answer in the chat. We can't even see the chat. I can see the chat. Okay, so
Oh, I hate when it happens because then if
Yeah.
you don't know this, then you're out for 3 words.
well, so we can do 6 down. A bend in the road.
Curve,
That could be a curve, right?
right?
Be in the driver's seat.
Drive.
Control,
It usually doesn't
Steer.
have the word steer would work,
steer,
and I think it is steer. French for earth.
bonjour. I don't know.
Paris.
I want to say like terre or something like that.
Terracotta.
Slice in 2.
Oh yeah.
Clev.
Clev.
Carve? No. Slice in 2. Have?
Nice.
HALVE.
We'll have and have notes.
A statesman.
Elder.
Aaron? A statesman.
Elder.
Yes. Adult.
Okay, so now we have this is with 4 and 5 across the
real world
fantasy.
True
the real
story.
world.
Wow. Oh.
Nope.
Orcs.
Quickly. And also, we don't get to see our actual time because you had pulled up for a while. But
no, it paused it when I pulled up, so our actual time is probably pretty close to this.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
I thought we were faster than that. I try to get around 40 seconds or less. Usually I land around 30 on the mini.
I never do the mini because it's so small.
It's very small. It's small like that book small. But you should do the mini because it's a totally different beast than the big one because it's about speed. The other one, you're like,
it's too small.
It's very smooth. Well, for the next live stream, can we do
an entire
full one?
crossword?
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
I think we. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
I think we 100% do a crossword, but here's the thing. We do it in the full hour. Maybe it's a Wednesday or Thursday. Who knows? Maybe it's a little tougher. But we have to have stakes in terms of if we don't solve it within the hour of the live stream, we have to release, say, an episode of Hey Little Little, which is the 3 of us being oh so tiny, and like running around solving.
Okay, I love it. Yes, 100%.
All right, Aaron, I found a free crossword from Monday, June 5th, 2023.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so we got to do it as fast as we can.
Great. Also, I have a dream that every day I sign on to the Hey Riddle Riddle Patreon and I do a live and I do strands and I do connections with everybody and we all do it. Would people watch that if I did that?
Yes, Aaron, people would watch that. You can absolutely do that.
Well, then maybe I'll start doing that. I kind of really, really want to.
Also, I think Will Shorts is a Patreon subscriber, so I think that they might actually really like that. Is that the guy? Is that the crossword guy?
There's no way. This is literally.
You're joking.
Edited by Will Shorts.
Like I said the wrong name. Is it?
This crossword is literally by Will Shorts.
Yeah. Are you doing a bit?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know this man. I don't know this man from fucking Adam.
Allergy trigger in an attic. Dust.
William Pants is subscribed.
Grand
Slam. Slam. Nice.
Surrounded by. Enclosed. Circled. Keep going.
Not falling for.
Type that in.
No, don't.
Don't.
It's gonna confuse us.
Hello. That would be
Hawaii. Aloha.
Aloha.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky find
Gold.
Gold.
See, we're having fun.
Eating utensil with a serrated edge.
Knife.
Knife, but just put as many eyes as you need.
I know.
It has to be like dinner good knife.
Yeah, something I know.
Don't
put that.
Knife, my good man.
Don't put dinner good knife. Okay, let's keep going. We'll have to come back.
Hard to tame hair.
Unruly. Curl. Knotted. It's 3 letters.
Mm-hmm. Hard to tame hair.
Keep going. Loss.
Yeah, that's loss. Bugs Bunny or SpongeBob SquarePants informally 4
Tune.
letters.
Dude.
Oh, a tune. It's informal. A dude.
100% behind.
100%.
Last place. Loser. Loser.
100% behind is loser. It's 6 letters.
Ugh.
We can move on. What's a small songbird?
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni.
No,
It works.
don't put Joni. Don't put Joni.
Don't put Joni.
A small songbird. Not a
A
quail,
lark.
but a lark. A lark.
Record speed for short.
33 RPMs.
Records. Records. Oh,
33 and a
records
third
speed.
RPMs. Yes.
Bit
Is
of
it
ballet
RPM?
choreography.
Revolutions per minute.
Yeah.
Plie, pirouette. It's
How do you
pirouette.
spell plie?
That's too long.
Bows. The bows.
Point. Second position. I don't know. Keep going.
The blank is cast. Die. Bullfight bull.
Toro.
Toro. Guillermo del. Catholic Academy like Gonzaga or Xavier.
Hogwarts.
I don't know.
St. Paul's.
They don't mention it in the books explicitly, but they're pretty Catholic there.
Sender of a
Very
candygram.
Admirer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Georgia, who painted
O'Keefe.
Aaron O'Keefe.
How do you spell that?
Keeefee. O'Keefe.
Oh,
Georgia,
no.
who painted cow skull
Yeah,
with
I think it's
calico roses. Am I spelling that right? Is there I'm missing a letter?
Maybe put an E for now and we can figure it out after we do 28 down.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, K-E.
F-E. Yeah.
Yeah, there might be an A
wrong.
in there somewhere, but we can find it when we do 28
okay,
down.
okay.
Maybe.
Stop dragging your feet.
Get to work.
Get your head in the game.
Yeah, these are hard. You
Hard,
have
yeah,
to
those,
have a couple more. Bone next to the radius.
Circumference.
Bone.
Radius is that leg or arm?
Radius is the shoulder blade, right? Area?
Yeah, okay. What's a silent greeting? A nod?
Wave, a nod.
Nice.
Flippant freshness. Flippant freshness. Whatever.
This feels like hard for a
Control
Monday. Am I
Alt
crazy?
Delete. This is 2023, but this is also a Will Shortz original. I'm sorry, he just edited it. It's an Eric Rolfing original.
Point and shoot
don't.
camera setting.
Let's not let
fuck.
JPC solve 50. He's going to put
Nikon.
Elmo.
Lamb Chopper, Miss Piggy, Elmo.
Muppet.
Puppet.
Puppet. Not Muppet. Puppet.
Oh yeah, you're right. It probably is puppet because of
Lamb chop.
Magical
Lamp.
item in a. Okay, you didn't even give me a chance to read it. It's usually 2 or 3 in miniature golf.
Hut.
Bar.
Bar.
Decorate as a cake.
Ice.
Ice.
Oh, nice.
Baby.
Let this be our little secret or a hint to the sequences. We'll move on.
No way.
Lead into disappointing news.
Hey.
Hey.
I fucking love that.
A church
Organ.
instrument. Organ. Line made by a comb.
Heart.
Heart. Yep.
Variety is the spice of
Life.
India.
Pesters to no end.
Annoys. Pokes. Bugs.
Bugs, maybe. All this. Yeah, we'll try it. Some pub points.
Ales.
Pints. Ales.
I'm sorry. Some pub pints. Ales.
Ales. Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Religious doctrine. Dogma. Prepare for use as a slip and slide. Prepare for use.
So slip inside, you wet with a hose.
Yeah. So how do you? What's a
slip
wetting
inside?
something with
For
a U?
Oh, unfurl?
Unfurl.
Because you usually roll it up to put in the
Yeah.
Oh,
ground.
addle. Yes.
Alternative to a paper clip.
Staple.
T-shirt or jacket.
Pop.
Yes.
But what is a GNAFP? That's not good.
A GFAP. No, it could be GFAP. Aaron, are you not GFAP? You're not into GFAP?
You're not
No.
a GFAP? Juice World is.
Oh, we have 1 minute. Probe photography purchases in brief.
Probe.
Photography purchases in brief.
S.
Oh, Sloz,
I don't
slow,
know.
Sloz. For Ferrigno, who played
Lou.
the Hulk. Lou.
Lou.
Sushi bar tune of variety.
Ahi.
Ahi. Non-glossy as a photo. Matte.
So we
that
got
would be
24 wrong.
Okay. Who said Lark? Fucking idiot.
Aaron.
Prodigal
Son.
Oh wait, hold on. Oops.
Fajitas.
Iam's competitor.
Who's
I saw
competitor?
that too, Addle.
Oh, Iams?
Iams.
Would be
Alpo?
Purina.
Gold.
Alpo.
It'd be
Yeah,
Alpo.
It's definitely Alpo.
So
Who
this
said
should
gold?
be- well,
I'm
yeah,
fucking
who
with
said
you.
gold?
Let's
Fucking
kill him.
idiot. Lucky find for a prospector.
Wife.
Gold.
Lead. I don't know. Life. A car option with tinted glass. Car option with tinted glass? I don't know enough about cars.
Proof.
Declaration delivered or not in a Love is Blind finale.
I do.
Proposal.
I
I do.
Cub Scout group.
Weebelows.
I was gonna say Weebelows.
Weebelows to the night.
A cub?
What's that?
Cubs?
Cubs
Cub?
in the
It
hint,
wouldn't say
though.
cub in the it's got cub in the title.
Oh,
So
cub, yeah.
at a distance.
Afar. The
Oh,
villain
nice.
from Aladdin.
Whoa,
They
you're
may-
both broken.
They may appear before a justice of the peace. They may appear before a justice of the peace. I don't know. Like this is
Dunno.
like
I don't know.
sizzling Tex-Mex
Fajitas.
serving.
Fajitas.
Vegeta. Nintendo debut of 2006.
GameCube. Nintendo.
Wii. It's the Wii.
Wii,
nice.
of course.
Wii.
Like old jokes again and again.
Retold.
Something retold. I was like, something told.
A wren was the songbird.
Oh, a wren. Grad students advisor. So this is the one where we don't have O'Keefe spelled
what is the
right.
Oh, yeah.
A
Provo. A
grad
professor.
students advisor.
We should have done this
PROF?
with help
Yes,
from the
yes.
chat because we could have
Oh,
finished.
you know what?
Prof.
I bet it's EEFF. Maybe that's right.
Or it could be EEA.
And also, I put a 0 instead of an O. Which
Well,
is
that's because
probably
teachers
wrong.
need to get paid more.
Exactly. A burrowing animal, a
Mole.
mole. A 13-time NBA All-Star Kevin Durant.
Durantula.
Yeah, the Durantula. Derecho. What to mind when exiting a train in London?
The Gap.
The Gap.
Adjust as a thermostat.
Temp.
3 letters? Set. Yeah, that makes
Maybe?
sense.
Oh, well.
Go on a Black Diamond run. Ski. Official reprimand.
Right up.
Purge.
I don't know.
Demerit. Blue shade. Aqua.
Nice.
Not sharp.
Dull.
Mojito garnish.
Mint.
Mint
Leaf.
leaf.
Elton's John.
Penis?
Yeah, penis probably. 3 letters. Penis.
I don't know. Every once in a while when someone says penis, it's the funniest possible thing they could say. And that was one of those times.
Blank tap mockumentary
Spinal.
rock band. Spinal. Oh my god. Spinal JPC.
Penal.
Password protected say. Secure.
Nice.
French friend. Ami. Supermodel Kate.
Upton.
Moss.
Upton.
Oh, Upton.
Okay. So it's not bugs. It's
Upton
Nugs.
Funk's gonna give it
it's
to you.
Nugs. It was Nugs all along.
Weed.
Okay.
Some sort of
Nags.
Nards.
Nags.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Chess piece not allowed to move backwards. Pawn.
Pawn.
Trial runs. Tests.
Semicircular
building recess.
building recess.
Like an amp?
Maybe.
Amphitheater? An arc? I don't know.
Uh,
K through 12 fundraising groups.
PTAs.
PTAs. Paul Thomas Anderson's. Carrier to Seoul in brief.
This is going to be whatever airline
Yeah, it's
goes
like
to
an
Seoul,
airline.
maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. Freaking air. I don't know.
Eli.
Oh,
Eli.
that's Eli.
It's a good
built-in
clue.
feature of some camisoles.
Bra.
Poached component of the disc.
Egg.
Okay.
Shakshuka.
Clean Air Act Enforcer.
EPA.
EPA.
Okay, so let's just real quick.
Help
see if
from
we
the
can
chat.
guess
Help
this
from
one.
the chat.
Let this be our little secret.
Keep it between us.
Quit.
Keep it between us.
At the bottom, it's keep it between us.
Oh, this is keep it between us. Okay.
And quit
good.
talking.
Quit. Wait. No, it can't be quit talking. What is this one? 40 across
Quiet.
and stop dragging your feet. Quit.
What's 17 down?
Okay, hold on. Wait, first of all,
Someone
let's do
keeps saying unroll. 2 down is unroll.
unroll. That makes
Sorry.
more sense. That makes more sense.
I think we were killing someone. Annie, it's okay. We're so sorry. Annie, we see you
100%
now. I'm sorry,
all for-
Annie. We see you.
All right, what is this
Poor
one?
Annie.
Eating
Poor
utensil
Annie.
with a serrated edge. Grapefruit spoon. I was close with something really tender knife or whatever.
We broke Annie. Oh, we broke
Lucky
Annie.
find for a prospector.
A lead?
I
Hmm.
don't know. Or surrounded by.
A new horse?
What are these guns? What are these
Quick
ones?
walking. Quick walking.
Oh, quit stalling.
Quit
Someone said
stalling.
quit stalling. Point and shoot camera setting.
Auto.
Nice.
Loop. English
Elton's
bathroom?
John is a loo. That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Yes, that makes
Flippant
sense.
freshness.
Sass?
Sass.
Yes.
Official reprimand. Censure.
Censure.
Catholic Academy.
Jesuit school?
Jesuit school.
A Jesuit school. They may appear before a justice of the peace.
Elores. Elotes. Street corn.
Bit of ballet choreography.
Leap.
A leap. So that would be elopers.
Elopers.
Wow.
We're idiots.
Okay, so the only
Not
ones that we
you
don't
guys,
have
me.
are these ones. So car option with tinted
Moonroof.
glass.
Moonroof.
That is a moon roof.
Moonroof.
Oh, a load. LODE.
That's right.
You guys are.
Surrounded by
Everyone in the
mid.
chat is so
Amish.
patient with us. Is that it?
Did we do it?
But why doesn't it do the thing at the end?
Wait. Here we go.
Oh.
Lead into disappointing news. A clap.
Slap.
Oh my god.
It was a clap.
Wow.
No, it wasn't a clap.
Aaron?
That was wrong.
Oh,
It
sorry.
was a clap.
What's 56 down?
This is the carrier to soul in brief.
Slap. I bet if you slap someone and then tell them bad news, that's pretty rough. Right?
Oh. Yeah.
Alas? Someone said alas. Oh, yeah, it's alas. It's not slap.
Oh.
It's alas. Edwin, we hear you. We see you.
Yes. And this is keep it between us, not keep it between us. All right, well,
sorry.
we did it.
Well, less than 15 minutes is pretty good. That is like 5 minutes per person.
Three people screaming and one person doing the typing and then also not being able to look in the chat. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. And we're only 8 minutes over, and Casey's trying to get into the waiting room. So we'll say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. See you next month.
And maybe
we'll be together.
And we'll do a crossword fact.